Hello. Wow. Good afternoon. Good afternoon slash good morning.
Oh, how I miss the days we'd get carried away, but you had a lot to say.
Depending on time zone. Yo, hello.
We're fighting all the time. You say I'm out of line, but
Oh,
this life is only mine.
Cat Tyson? Yeah? Good, buddy.
Understanding that I have to go this way is probably harder than asking me to stay. If there's a moment that you can't stand, get over ground where you can land.
That was fine. Because you didn't do it with me. That's the simple explanation. But go to sleep. I couldn't tell you why.
To all these ties, unspun all your
Turn this down.
lies, and heard 1,000 cries.
Very loud.
You make me very angry.
Okay. It's early. I'll get over it. Let it go. It's not worth it. So it's fault problem. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Yes. Happy Thursday. How was? Still Thursday. Grab it. No, mine. Here to vibe build model. Use a large tub of whipped cream. There you go. That's that's the vibe right there. I'm probably gonna be puzzling out a couple of things as I work. Oh, sound alert. Why is that so loud on this scene? It's been a while since I've used this thing. If you couldn't tell, I'm also still trying to find a good mic position. I'm also quieter than normal. Is loud is funny? Loud can be funny. I don't think it's particularly funny in this case. Given the type of stream we're going for. So yeah, today's a bit more relaxed. I'm gonna be mostly focused on trying to get this looking decent. As my cat has zoomies in the background. He's being really adorable. Having fun over there, Puffball. Just running up and down the room. You might be able to hear stomping around. Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna shed one of her toys. I don't know why that one didn't go through. That one just got... Doodle does not like you today, Typhon. It's just not wanting to, it's not wanting to behave today. That's it, Doodle. Get the bio reclamation poem turning you into a shard slug. It crashed a couple of times there.
Bug.
Yeah, I just didn't like, it doesn't like your message, Python.
SHIKNOKONOKONOKOSHITANTAN.
Yeah, the problem with this bot or this voice is it doesn't read things the same. So how you think it would want to read stuff, it simply won't. More than likely, if you give it something that it can't interpret, it'll spell it out and it'll do something very different than what you expect. The simpler, the better with this. If you try to get complicated with this particular iteration, it doesn't someone play Destiny the whole stream. I will turn Doodle off. I know we want to be meme worthy with it, but be responsible with Doodle. I will disable her if you guys can't behave. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little more raw this morning. Azure, I'm recording. Expect thick thighs. No thighs today, only face. Still on the face grind. But hello, Liv. Outside. Your Honor, it's just you and me here. You sure you want to square up? Are you sure about that? Oof. So I'm gonna give myself another layer to work with here. I'm gonna be lurking while I finish the level 50 Dragoon quest. Heck yeah. This is a really good stream to be looking for. We're gonna have a lot of monster cat going as I'm working and figuring stuff out. You know what I need? I need my other reference. Where's my I got a reference that I use that are essentially just a 3D model of things in the face. That is extremely helpful for stuff like this. And I need to find it. I need to have it open by default. So I have been using it. Which why are you recommending 4 or 5 streams being ASMR? I mean, who knows? It probably is just the category. Up there. ASMR. You can only go so far on Twitch. I don't watch ASMR. Yeah, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I know that. Oh gosh. This is the way. Oh gosh, wow, this is. That one keep throwing in my face rather than not be the toy for the what the heck? What kind of ASMR are you getting? Warhammer. Fair enough. Sometimes YouTubers I play like soft oil breathing ASMR. I know I like keyboard ASMR is actually good to me. That or sounds has been really good. Just something essentially just like white noise. I would have some more jazzy, relaxing stuff on, but I've noticed that kind of thing puts me to sleep if I'm working on art. So I need something with more energy playing. Otherwise,
Wake me
That's
up,
not
wake
Nemo.
me up inside. I can't wake up, wake me up inside.
save me. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I mean, the head shape is pretty good here. Oh, not that one. The other thing I did is reference image. Let me grab that again. Our good buddy Momo. It's gonna take me a minute to scroll through. Ascension has been thoroughly slapped. Nice. Good job. You did it. You gave him the 1-2 thorough bonk. I am excited. My Avatar Magic Box comes in today. I'm not gonna do anything with it until next week, and we can open it on stream. But it's coming today. I am excited. We will have a box opening that is not week cross related for once. Do something a little different. By the way, you're gonna be switching to card type Vanguard now that we crossed is dead? No, I won't be switching to Vanguard. I tried Vanguard in the past. It is somewhat similar, but it doesn't scratch the same itch. If that makes sense. Nakatsu is now a Magic player. Yeah, I think the thing is that I've naturally gravitated to Magic because I've got people that play it, actually play it. So it's not, I don't have to go too far, or I have to, and I already know people that play Magic, so it's a lot easier to get games. If you're in the area, hit me up to join for Magic, yeah. So it's like, I've ended up gravitating to Magic because of it, and with, the thing is, I know there's a lot of contention over stuff like Universes Beyond, but it's let me kind of get comfortably settled into Magic. That, not that I use a ton of them. I'm both, like, ended up using, you know, the one of the Edge of Eternity's precons. It's kind of my staple. But, you know, there's stuff I'm excited about. But I think the Final Fantasy set really kind of did it for me. It's like, ah, snap. You know what? There's stuff for me here. So I'm not like back in the day when people would ask me to play Magic, I'd be like, yeah, but the game doesn't interest me. And even then, I'm not really interested in the lore or the world building of Magic. I leave that to others. I'm more just playing a funny card game, which is a little different from something like Big Cross, where I was a little more invested in the world itself. But that's why you see me getting so excited for stuff like building a Shadow the Hedgehog or an Amy Rose deck. 'Cause it's like, fuck it. Funny commanders. Looking at level 50 Dracoon armor, I honestly think general best armor design for grabs usually level 60 or 70 ones. To be fair, those are good ones too. I really like the level 50 Dracoon armor. I think it's the only one that I like though. The others, not. So it'll be interesting to see if they only unlock general armor or if they unlock even like full quest armor. Because imagine a sage walking around in like level 50 drinking armor. That would be really good. Vibe and we dance. What I
Guess I should have heeded the warning. Guess I should have moved on to someone new. But I'd rather be in a storm than in the calm without you. Don't know how I feel in the morning. Maybe you'll be leaving me sad and blue. But I'd rather be in a storm than in the calm without you.
What is it, Puffball? He's staring at me. Staring at me very cutely. Fluffy. Sticky notes. Yep.
Guess I should have heeded the warning. Guess I should have moved on to someone new. But I'd rather be in a stone and in the calm without you. Don't know how I'll feel in the morning. Maybe you'll be leaving me sad and blue. But I'd rather be in a stone and in the calm without you. Without you.
Yay, Dragonfire Dive unlocked. Let's go. All the jumps. All the Dragoon jumps. Still no dragon system. Eventually. Eventually. Usually give systems back on like level 45. Yeah, it's gotten harder for them as things have gotten so stretched out between so many levels. And wanting to avoid button bloat. I don't know why I put them so far away. Button bloat is the control over button bloat is kind of real point. It's the same reason like Black Mage is such an awkward leveling experience. Because you don't get easy transition between ice and fire because it's so late in Black Mage level system. I hope it's something that they'll look into. It is a little. I look there. President McCoy. What do you mean? I am not familiar. Wait, is that what ability is that? Oh, hi, Fluffball. Fluffy, is there time to pat pat? Yeah, what's up, Fluffy? She immediately comes back with the idea of pets and attention. The kitty knows it's Thursday. It's always Thursday. This might be hard. She might take my arm. She might complete the punishment from yesterday and catnap an arm. Or not. Alright. Cat treat. Yeah. Look. Go. There you go. Now she's looking at my fingers. She really like she's so cute. That's all. She's just licking my hand. It kind of tickles actually. Adorable Fluffinator. I wonder how long she'll go for. Like, lick my hand if I let her. Oh, well. I've distracted her by dropping the bag. Alright. You can lick my hand more if you want to, though. As she immediately goes back to doing so, at least sniffing. Yep, yeah, there you go. She licks the finger a couple more times. Yeah. Keep licking it if you want. No, now she wants pets. Yeah. That's your fluff. So I don't think you walking across my desk like this over and over again is a good thing. I'm gonna need to work. Oh. Is there a point? No. So is there a point for this? Like, because you're kind of in my workspace. Adorable stuff here. You know the weird thing is, I really should be more. I don't have a lot of it. Kind of a weak element. Then again, you can say that about a lot of things. Right? That I'm looking up references, trying to find something that works here. This is gonna take me a minute just to find something that I think will suit me quite well. Because I am still not quite at the phase where I can capture perfectly what I want to do. So visual helps a lot. But that often means extra long just looking over it. I'll admit, the searches that are giving me are trying to be really like this ain't it. I'm not trying to turn Momo into some crazy horror monster here. Or give her a moment of insanity. That is not the goal. So that could be interesting too. Ow. Hey, Typhon. That was indeed a throw at my face. This might help me out here. Save. Don't save. Zoom in. I don't know why this is dummy, but I guess I'll download the image. Yeah, wait, fuck it, or there's my I know I'm not throwing the reference up, but that is. Okay, here we go. I feel like I'm actually pretty close to this. Working on a model from my end, my own giant worm monster. Heck. Heck. Oh yeah, for the even joyers in the room, I am getting closer to getting myself stabilized with what I'm doing, so I'm hoping to be able to do something fun on stream. It is still just a question of freeing up enough time to do it. So at this point, you know, just kind of be fingers crossed to be getting my editing process. Well, that's the big one, honestly. It's the short speed. I'm still not efficient enough. I'm doing better. I took like 2 weeks of not being good about placing markers whenever something potentially interesting happened on stream. I was been really good about it this week. So between the Crisis, Game of Stellaris, and the last 14 game, I got a decent amount of stuff I can pull from. Because half of the battle is honestly just making sure I have a good timestamp just ready to go, and I'm not looking for something that I have to grab, like scripting last second. As long as I have, you know, either something pre-recorded or timestamp, it's a lot faster. If I don't have that, then I have to go hunting, and that takes up a lot more time. It can double or triple how long it takes to make a short if I have to go hunting or something. Yeah, hi, Fluffy. What's up? She's now just sitting right next to me, kind of hanging out on the desk. She'll do this sometimes. This is usually followed by her trying to claim an arm. I don't think that'll work out for her today, considering that I'm not just working on mouse, but I might try. Or she could try to squeeze on. What are you trying to? Are you trying to bat at something underneath one of the monitors? Ball. She's such a goober. Now she's trying to bat at a pencil and my stack of. Is that it? You're bored. Sounding like you're bored. The entire impression that I'm getting is you're absolutely freaking bored. Hi. Yeah. You're bored, Fluffy? You're bored, little kitty, aren't you? Yeah. Go bird watching. Bird watch on your spot. Now the weather's not kind to her skin. She does not like it. She likes to. She still does a little bit of the over grooming thing that she did when she was younger. It's not as bad, but I'll still find scabs every now and again from when she worked a little too hard on an area. Usually it'll be like on her chest or by here. Are the most common spots for her. Just somewhere where she can scratch her leg. As long as I'm giving her. Okay, now you're just playful. Yeah, well, you're the one sitting here getting pets. Then you're just gonna go start chomping on my arm. Okay. No playing with the pen. Tail is going back and forth, so like thrashing. She is in hunt mode. Like, no, sorry, there's nothing to hunt. Nothing to hunt except attention. Yeah. You have attention. Oh. Calm yourself. This has turned into a cat petting stream, apparently. Good stuff. So relax. Good stuff. She's so cute. She's so soft. She has a great way of just distracting. Just coming up to me and be like, all right. For anything you were doing, sideline. I am now your main focus. All of your energy will up. And I fall for it every time. Well, most. There are times when I'm like, no. If I'm like mid-eve or something, I can't get my attention. Unless I'm but that's rare. These days if I'm playing Eve, I'm not just like spinning. Sorry, I'm actually doing something. So it's not like you can stop what I'm doing and be like, alright, no, I'm in the middle of something active. I can't just stop the thing. This is a moment where it doesn't usually. I'm usually in the middle of something. I'm not able to fully do my thing. This is a moment where it's actually rare that she gets calmed down when stop. She's gotten out of it. Kind of massaging your feet. Good fluff. Yeah, you're a good soft kitty. So fluffy. Alright. I'll switch back in so you can keep that paw on my lap. But I do need to keep working. You might just sit here, actually. Just like in front of me. Because I don't necessarily need to keep... Oh, nope, there she goes. But she's on the edge of the desk still. Her tail is absolutely in my way. Well, I don't know how I'm going to work like this, because I've got her tail bumping into both the screen and me at, like, all times. I can't... Alana, it's registering your tail. I now need you to move. Yeah, he's just curled up on the floor now. She is adorable, but however, she can't eat up my entire workspace. She's not the biggest cat. She's actually pretty small and lean, except when she decides to just flump like a puddle, and then she'll just melt all at once, all over my workspace, and I can't do anything. It's like, gosh darn you, Fluffball. It's fine if she's like on my arm and doing it, because then I still have some mouse movement. But then she just starts chirping, like, why are you moving, human? What are you doing? And then I'm like, you're sitting on my arm whilst I'm working a mouse. I don't know what you were expecting. Also, hello, Rose. Because that's definitely Rose. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, they minimize my layers as well, I'm now realizing. I need to clean up some lines here. Just kind of need to... Ow. Okay, that... Rose doesn't usually do that. Who is this? Who's doing it? The name could be Rose, actually. Actually, it could only be Rose. Hi, Rose. How are you? Rose and Dragoon, huh? Hi, both of you. How's your your Thursday? I'm losing track of days. Hello, how are you both? And then, of course, an ad break hits at this moment. Because, of course, it does. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We are just sitting here cleaning up a sketch yesterday because we got caught up in conversation during the punishment wheel, and we never actually gave this an honest to goodness 10-minute sketch attempt. So I'm kind of taking the bucket, spend a bit more time on it approach. So Momo gets more of a sketch since I got caught up in talking yesterday, which gives me a good excuse because I was already going to do an art. It's alright so far. Got a couple of different top coats for nail polish because Kiddo wants their nails done. Aww. Adorable. Heck yeah. Well, I hope that the nails turn out adorably. What layer did I put? I put on the layer. Yes. Oh, this is going away now. I can probably live without it. Ad break is finishing. Welcome back, everyone. What an awkward moment. I always feel like those ads come in a very awkward moment. I swept a bottle of purple from my pants and bought a bottle of red using face cut. The two top coats I have, one is called Unicorn. It has kind of iridescent shimmer to it, and the other is a shiny one. Ooh, both are good. Both sound like really good options, though. So that, like, no matter what, one is going to be either shimmery or shiny, which is still really cool either way. Ugh. Well, I mean, the good news is we're not sending 50 years on ahead this time, as opposed to the one for Rose. Sorry, Rose. You, in a sense, got to be a very, very early test dummy for me getting back into this whole mess. It's alright. The base polishes are kind of shimmery too. Let me see if I can find some good picks in my nails later. Do it. Barrett. Someone has to be a test subject in art. What's funny is that it literally... Oh, Rose, I don't know if you were here yesterday. So, because I have a wheel that I have, like, a bunch of friends that I just spin, right? If I'm ever like, okay, I don't know what to draw. Fuck it. I'll draw a friend. And this is also the wheel I use for the 10-minute sketch punishment for my 13 streams. Momo had popped in to stay high, and we were catching her up as I get that punishment. So I spin that wheel, and it lands directly on Momo, and I lose my shit because the timing and the coincidence is so damn perfect. And I had to post this. I posted a screenshot because I'm like, this feels like it could be. This is not rigged, and it feels like it was. It was absolutely amazing. The one thing that I need to do is there is a piece of artwork, that style I want to try again, and I need to try and remember how I did it. I think I've still got the Photoshop file. That, or actually, you know, I'll just pull up the image because I need to do this again. Because the style turned out really, really good, and it was kind of a good hybrid. It was a very strong mix. It was the cube art. Where was it? I gotta find the right picture. There it is. It's this one, right? This one felt really good to do, just as a whole. I know at the time I learned a lot from doing this. I know it's not the cleanest, right? But it is still a very good piece. I do need to do something like this. Just again, I think what it was a big old thing of lighting practice that just kind of worked out. I like where all the composition and whatnot was going. I mean, I need to do something. I need to do more like that. Kind of get back in the groove and do something. Cat Bear wasn't as good. I will admit. I think Cat Bear. I think the Bear King art was a bit too complicated for me, and so it didn't turn out quite as good. And of course, all of the art that I've done at this point is several years old, and I need to get back in shape, which is the point of me constantly trying to get this back. I am very much trying to get myself back into art. To be fair, I've got a little bit of practice with it in doing Tenchi and I's 2.0s semi-recently, but it doesn't feel like it's enough, if that makes sense. Ew. Hey, Tornado. I think it's the other thing that I want to do too that I might try at some point. Is I know I've got a log of the models for Eve ships, and I know I could absolutely do something really, really fun with those in Blender. The problem is I only have the models. I don't have the textures, so I would either need to recreate them or find them, and then I could do some fun stuff with that. I feel like it would be fun to just do custom stuff though, because then just custom skins for all ships. Don't fuck with lore accuracy, just go for it. I need to open that up again. Careful, like you lose tokens to try and get stuff here. Oh, how are you, Tornado? Hope you are having a good day. The line weight is gonna be fucking sketch. Ooh, Rose, those are really good base colors. I love that. Oh, I love that. They're so bright. Like just enough saturation to be warm and glittery, but not so much to overwhelm. I love it. I love it so much. That's so cool. It's only one coat. Dang, it already looks good off of one coat. Oop, don't move the entire hair layer. Crazy. The directions say it needs second and then a top coat. That's fair. I think nails need those extra layers. Nail polishes has extra layers. I am definitely no expert, but that does sound familiar. Definitely. Clean them up after because I know I have polish on my fingers. Fair. Well, it's gonna get hit, scared by the eye. I think it's still up for it. It's not great, but hmm. I'm not entirely happy with this, and I think a lot of it is just face mapping in general.
Rewind to before I changed, started acting
I think the
strange.
problem is I need to find more reference kind of style that I kind of want to emphasize on the build too. It's like it's a lot of mismatched parts that don't necessarily go together. Huh. I feel like if I try to do more than this, it's gonna be overcorrecting, and some funny shit just happened. Okay, do tell. Do tell, Tristan. I'm kind of at the stage where it's like if I continue to correct and try and fix it, I'm going for perfection, if that makes sense. I'm at the stage where it's like I kind of just need to leave it, and I would want to start fresh if I was really looking to keep building on skill. Because it's like that threshold, right, where you stop making major changes and the broad strokes aren't changing, so it's like you're trying to perfect it with nitpicks when that's not the problem, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna roll with what we got. The limits of what can be achieved with the current moment, if that makes sense. I understand. My family is doing a targeted gift exchange this year. I plan to get my roommate landlord a gift anyways. And that's funny. That is a funny coincidence, and I love that. Well played. Okay. Let's do this. And you know what? I'm gonna quickly get in the base real quick, and then I'm gonna look at something. I'm gonna look at my breakdown process I did for that cube video, because thankfully I post breakdowns of stuff on my art station, and it's helped me as much as it's probably helped others, which is a great thing for myself at least. I can go back and look at my old processes, like what were the steps. I will probably use those. Let me go back to my own art. Just fuck. Oh wow. So, the process
ウォ
for
ーリ
this.
ー SHET イトグリンチフラム SMASHBROS アルタマトリックス
What do you mean smash leaks, Doodle? What the fuck are you talking about? Also, hello Yuki. So this breakdown's a little interesting because this piece was very clearly meant to be one thing, and then it very clearly turned into something else halfway through. But like the line art was done. And then I went from a cleaned up substandard line art to just a fuck it we ball sketch style approach in cleanup. That turned out way better, and then I slapped a bunch of base color in and then went from there. Hang on, let me grab it. Let me grab it and go to Firefox here. Just show you what I mean. Kind of demonstrate this here a little bit. Do I have the source here? I don't. Hang on, let me grab it. Cheek squeeze. Yeah, let me grab this here. No, it's not. It's a window picture. Silly. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Alright, let me grab this for you guys, and let me kind of show this off. So this is the final image. Not where I wanted to go. I don't want to go to the main profile. Oh, just doing that is going to do this. Okay, that's fine. So this is the GIF breakdown. I can't really pause it. I don't like it. If I do this, no, it won't do it. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. And then just like right there, it just stops. It changes completely, where it goes from like weird line art to bulky line art, different eyes, and then fills out. This is a weird spot, and then it's like, all right, fuck it. You know what it was? I think the other half of it was line weight. I think this was both a line weight and a lighting practice. I think that's what it was, because I was really focused on line weight at the time. It was 4 years ago. Don't hurt me like this. Don't hurt me like this. I did not need to be hurt like that. Okay, well, I mean, taking from that lesson, can we apply the same thoughts here? Even just like as a sketch form, we should try and apply those lessons again. This will probably take a video tutorial for me to watch and fully break down for myself later. Why are you greens? I was gonna say green, so turn off. Okay. So for the most part, the face I was gonna say the face I'm mostly okay. The head I'm mostly okay with. However, this down here is not okay to my like. This is messy and odd. Then, in order to make this smooth, that I'm gonna have to do that. Now that line needs to be thicker. At least probably. Am I overthinking it? I also need a secondary reference in the form of so do that. Try that. Then a lot of this is kind of just going to be a lot of cleaning up, making sure things aren't quite so loose. Right now, things are very. I would like them to be less. Things a bit tighter. Don't obsess over it, but. And then actually have things connect as well properly. That's a weird angle for me. Like that one. Image. Like, where's that line coming from? That would be the answer. That's a little heavy coming out of it. heavy. It needs to be lighter. Not that light. Not so not non-existent. Just lighter. This is gonna leave a weird hole. Hmm. How about we just didn't? That feels. No, it's fine. Should color it properly. For it being there. This, however, is weird. I want to get rid of this. This isn't right. This is silly. I'm not. A lot of this feels silly and non-productive.
I don't wanna have to wait for another moment like this.
I think hair is one of those things that
My mistakes.
I'm not gonna be able to do the same way.
You don't know the half of it.
I feel like I shouldn't do the same way, rather.
Slow down these thoughts in my head. Have I been misread? Will the world pass by if I can't hold on? What should I do when I don't feel strong? I just wanna be here for now.
Hmm.
What if I let go
Question of how do
and
I
just
want
lose
to play this?
control? How do I find out what means the most? I just wanna be here for now.
Do it. Just be funny.
What do I do?
Let's be funny for a minute.
How do I stay here? Gotta find you.
It's gonna be rough, kind of. This is good for blocking up big, but it's less good at individual plans. This isn't gonna work. Not as well.
I'm feeling like a soul out of body, stuck on the outside looking in. When I slow down, I wonder if I'll be stumbling around waiting for the end. If our sky doesn't have a limit, then there won't need to be a finish. I wanna be in the life I'm living. Maybe I'm already winning. Will the world pass by if I can't hold on? What should I do when I don't feel strong? I just wanna be here for now. What if I let go and just lose control? How do I find out what means the most? I just wanna be here for now. What do I do? How do I stay here? Gotta find you before it all disappears. What do I do? How do I stay here? Gotta find you before it all disappears. What do I do? Gotta find you before it all disappears.
start messing with anything that I've already done.
Cold light falling on the ground. Long day, but we won't back down. One thing playing on our minds. Long way, but we won't give up now. Crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud.
Happier with water. The weight feels a bit better in its. It doesn't quite feel right, but it's getting there. Oh, don't move again. Don't move the entire layer. Bad. The one thing we don't need. These, as opposed to what I was saying earlier, these sort of feel like edits with purpose. As long as I have a specific goal in mind and I know what I'm trying to reach, fine. I don't want to be wandering aimlessly trying to improve something and not knowing what the heck I'm going for. Kind of that big. Avoidance. Just don't do work for the sake of work. Have purpose in doing it.
Was there a reason I was trying too hard to be what I could never be? 'Cause I could never find the way. Kept on believing there was only so much time it should take, but it's not right to live your life that way. 'Cause we are monsters fast, moving at our own speed in our different galaxies. How we can wait till time takes us where we're meant to be. 'Cause it's okay to do it differently.
fine. Don't do that.
Was there a reason I was trying too hard to find what I could never see? 'Cause it was never meant for me. Kept on comparing, overthinking about the things I should have. But it's not right to live your life like that. 'Cause we are all stars, just moving at our own speed in our different galaxies. How we can wait till time takes us where we're meant to be. 'Cause it's okay to do differently.
Feel better about it. Not quite so incohesively messy. Definitely the problem. Incoherent. Yes. I swear I keep seeing pop-ups on one of my other monitors and it distracts me because it goes away and it's like, wait a minute. Something was there. Going down the size of a brush here. Somewhat clean about this.
Don't run for your life. Don't you dare run. All of our words were left undone. Don't run for your life. Don't you dare run. You and I were meant to collide. Through the world, now here through your eyes. You and I were meant to collide forever. You and I were meant to collide. Through the
Not
world,
get
now here
that
through your
particular
eyes.
patch. No, that's a
You
line
and I
somewhere.
were meant to
What line is
collide
line?
forever.
Just sitting here going, there's a dot that won't go away. It should definitely not be there. I guess you could say it all comes full circle. I regret nothing about my pun choice. Oh my goodness. Bless you and your gacha rolls, thank you. Not a lot of gacha to be done these days. The only gacha I'm really doing is Eve. It's not really gacha. It's kind of realizing that I have, for the most part, dropped gacha entirely. I still need to get caught back up on FPO though. It seems like things are, after years and years, are finally getting interesting. Not that I really need to roll for anything. I've got anything else. Play the game. Have fun. Enjoy story. Kind of realizing something here. These ears are not meant to meld the rest that they need. I just stop making. Or one of them. It's not. Well, Almost there. I think the hair block is probably going to be the roughest of them. I think everything else gets simpler. Stretch. Wah. 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 No more shrimping. No shrimping. Not allowed. Ah. Oh, it's just a big old stretch. If I go for too long, I will absolutely end up shrimping into the ground, and that is not a good thing. Ah, I need to be focused, healthy in how I'm carrying myself. I will say, despite the couple days of sketches that I've been doing, I have not had hand pain, which is a really, really good sign. Because that was the biggest concern about trying to get back into art. I would end up with all the hand pain all over again, and it would absolutely suck. I couldn't do it. Thankfully, I think I've alleviated most of those fears, as long as I don't try to like drop in the shower today. It's usually like short bursts of an hour or two, which isn't a lot, especially when I'm trying to practice, but it's like, it keeps me healthy, so it's something. Couple spots that don't quite agree with me. There's that. That's all starting to come together. One little piece at a time. slightly problematic. There we go. That's better. So I was like, that's too dark. We're not going for a Katsuo kind of blue on that. Not the goal. Not the plan. Okay. Okay. That's all the base stuff done.
I'm ready now to let you go. I took my time, it was taken slow. I'm ready now to be alone. I'm ready now to take control. I recognize I'm better on my own. I'm ready now to be alone. I'm ready now, I'm ready now. I'm ready now.
Really
I'm ready
intense.
now. I'm ready now.
Not right rush. That doesn't feel like the right.
I'm ready now. I'm ready now. I'm ready now to be alone. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. I'm ready now.
This is where I'm gonna have to start combining thoughts and references here and doing my best up. It's gonna get a little tricky, and quite a lot of just trust the process is probably gonna have to start coming out here.
to let you go. I took my time, it was taking slow. I'm ready now to be alone. I'm ready now to take control. I recognize I'm better on my own. I'm ready now to be alone. I'm ready now. 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 I'm ready now.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Turning love to dust, 'cause we know it can't change. Feeling what we lost, but we still come back for more. Running out of time.
I need to review the lighting tutorial. I think that one is blatantly obvious. I am thinking of one specifically. I'll have to go find it later. It's not
The stars
bad.
and we had everything to heal us. No fear, no fight, as we decide to put the distance back between us. Take it away now. Take it away now.
Up. It's also kind of sucks this. Then again, this course would also just very much be a the process moment. Because, you know,
Wandering in his place, how I'm gonna spend my time searching open space. So we still come back for more, leaving it behind. Isn't always
I feel like I used a different brush. Did I?
we try. No more, no more. I see you
I feel like I used a different brush.
stars aligned, and we had
That certainly wasn't
to
it.
heal us. No fear, no fight, as we
It definitely wasn't it. I didn't have this brush. However, this brush does help. I think it fits perfectly. Yeah, I think this brush actually does in a way fit. Multiply layers. Fit. Hey, Nascat. Welcome, welcome. Anime. Nope. Focus. Stay focused. Damn. Make it work. Now I can just roll with it. Maybe. Uh, definitely. Let's think. Actually, really? It's gonna not help me as much as I thought it was going to. Okay, well,
In this the leaves fall from my soul. Colors interchange as I fall. In this autumn wind, the leaves fall from my soul. Colors interchange as I
this is unnormal. It doesn't work if you're on normal. You That's layup. Just kind of play around now. Where I kind of loosen up a little bit, not be so strict with myself, and think, you know what, screw it. Oof. What do you mean oof? What do you mean oof? Elaborate. Elaborate on the oof.
The air is thinner as we climb. We've only got one destination. Touch the clouds and gravity's edge, and the rest is our momentum. Does it matter if I can't breathe out there? I've got memories of where we began, and you unfollow my silhouette that grows bigger towards the sun. I can see your darkened eyes, and you are still hiding your smile. Take my dismay,
What a cat.
it away. When you reach me, help find a way.
Wait, stop trying to accidentally tug on cables. I always find a way. I'll end up smacking a cable by accident.
How many times do we have to write our names in the sand so they don't wash away? How many times do we leave our mark? I've been worried if you'll be okay. I can travel the world in an instant, even though there's a fear of the distance. But for you, I know I'll stay right here. And I can see your darkened eyes, and you are still hiding your smile. Take my dismay, throw it away. When you reach me,
That certainly is. I'm gonna need to tone that down, but I need to tone that way down. It's all coming together.
ジーンクガルベルス、バトマンスメルス、
Oh
ラ
my
ブン
god.
レイドアンエグ、ザ BATMOBILE ローストオイル、ANDJOKER ガトアウェイ。
I'm clipping that just for Tenchi later. Oh, Doodle, you never cease to amaze me. You never cease to amaze me, Doodle. Never change. You and your antics. Okay.
I don't want to miss you when you're sailing by. Please tell me you're on the way. I don't want to miss
Doodle
you
eardrums
once I've waved
full time. I do need to find a better voice for Doodle. I think. Ow. That's rude and bullying of all kinds. I think the novelty of Doodle's like current voice is like a little worn because it is a little cumbersome and annoying that Doodle will always kind of spaz out with a lot of just words, you know? If its comprehension was better, I think this would be the voice, but I think as it is, it's kind of a bit lackluster. Why is this feeling eerily reminiscent of the old head games I used to do for the D&D stuff? Where are they? Hang on, I know I can find them. At least I thought I could. I don't know where they are now, actually. Okay, I actually don't know where they are. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe I just am looking in the wrong place. Okay, yes and no. I definitely was following a process kind of similar to this. I think this is a little more advanced, or like it's got a little bit more to it than what I was doing. But yeah, this is the general process that I was using for the D&D tokens. I just realized I opened two of the same damn token. Look at other tokens. Kind of get an idea. 'Cause that was an era when I was really better in my process as a whole, for the most part. Hello.
Hi.
How was you?
Back from the dentist.
But also, good morning.
Good morning.
No, it was so. What's funny is I entered call with you right as roommate woke up.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the most perfectly awkward timing. Oh, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, yeah, welcome to the party. I've been kind of calm so far. Got that industrial
You got
chiller.
that industrial chiller set up.
What do you mean
I
industrial
was talking to
chiller?
DMs with him.
Uh-oh.
We were talking about ways to cool this CPU and GPU down now.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
I am honestly, if I bring this computer over to your place, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, one, drill holes into the case.
Fair.
Two, I'm going to mount external water cooling.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. What I'm basically going to do is I'm just going to just put in I'm just going to do a custom water cooling loop, but I'm going to have the well, maybe the pump inside, but the reservoir outside.
Right.
And also abuse the fact that there is a very good mount point on this case on the outside, because it's supposed to be able to mount a fan on the side panel.
Okay.
Nothing says I can't mount it the other way. And most of the time, you also mount a look at my but you but also, what else do you mount to a fan that you've seen in some exotic water cooling builds?
I don't know, actually. Tell me.
The pump and reservoir combo. So if you have a fan outside of the case, that's just a mount point for a reservoir in the pump.
Okay.
And gives you very easy access to, if something makes a noise, you quickly shut it off.
Yeah. That
What?
No, I'm just kind of going over stuff with my art because it's been a while since I've done, or actually given thought to rendering things and shading. It has been since I did the D&D token since I properly thought about this.
Oh.
It's been a long fucking time. A lot of the old lessons have stuck. So, it doesn't look horrible. Yeah, water cooling pumps and reservoirs need to go outside of the case in case things go wrong.
Used to, he said.
Oh, wait. Oh, I
Read it word
tried-
for word, honey.
Okay. Look at P20.
You don't skim when you're talking to an autistic.
I skim when I'm focused on art. I'm sorry. I will try to fix.
Pre-2012 water cooling stuff is wild. Yeah. So if you ever heard of Alpha Cool, that's one of the OGs. Their thing wasn't just radiators and pumps. It was the big ass water chillers that you plop in your next to your computer. You hook up to some ports that you have hooked into your computer case, and you have a loop inside.
Oh,
From Alpha Cool, oh boy. And now I'm probably going to hit the limit for liking things on Twitter now that I'm home.
this isn't bad. This doesn't turn out horrible. It's considered.
I mean, the only weird thing is that weird tuft of hair in the back, that's it. Not the one going straight up, but like, if you look at the curve, you look at the curve of the hair going back, it should be patted down rather than going up at that angle.
Yeah. Oh, well, something to remember for next time.
It also looks very much like you worked on that first, almost, in a way.
Turns out the socket. That's the external radiator. Oh boy. Almost got a water cooling kit for socket 775. Alpha Cool. It was a massive external radiator, and in the end I didn't because the air cooler I had was good enough. Turns out the socket 775 Dell used really good OEM dual tower heat sinks with 3 heat pipes.
Nice.
I can only really dial up tone to that, I'll be honest.
Basically, the amount of heat pipes determines how much heating it can wick away.
Okay.
So let's put it this way: heat pipes are like extremely self-contained water cooling.
Okay.
They use phase change, basically. Like, basically, there's a liquid in it that, when it boils off, it turns into a gas. It goes up into the fins. You know, the pipes that go up into the fins of the air cooler.
Right.
It gets cooled back down and then turns back into a liquid, and through capillary action, because of the way they make the inside, it draws right back down to the bottom. So it's like a self-contained water cooling loop, in a way.
Okay.
Heat highways, yeah. They use a special liquid. It's also the only reason why air cooling is able to compete with water cooling. At all. Back in the day, way back in the day, they literally just used copper, solid copper. Which was okay. But as things started getting hotter and hotter and hotter, that did not work anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna be experimental today. You know me, always looking for more stuff. Fiddle with eyes.
have been extremely expensive. Yeah, copper is not cheap.
I was like, oh, what is that? Russia's not.
I think if I was to build an old school water cooling loop today with modern parts, it would cost in like the thousands. There's a reason why people back then would rip parts from cars from the cooling systems. That was a thing. Like, what was it? Friggin' Linus Tech Tips. The guy who runs it, Linus. His original water cooling thing was actually just straight up ripping a car radiator and a compressor from a friggin' Hummer radiators hooked up to a PC. Yeah, and he also ripped a what was it? A mini fridge's compressor. And of course, it was like, you know, it was a single stage setup, but it was like, it actually cooled a, he brought that thing out because it was his OG cooling setup.
Right.
He brought it out and hooked it up to the, like, the first Threadripper when it came out because finally something called for it. And he cooled a Threadripper with it. Like, that's the OG way of doing shit. Bring me a plane engine radiator. Who is the aviation mechanic? Oh god, a plane engine radiator. That's gotta be. Aviation engineering is insane.
That's true.
So for example, a single bolt, because of how precise they have to make it down to like the micrometers, that shit can go for like $100 a bolt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the machines that can reliably pump them out cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you gotta pay off that machine somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
And the aviation industry is all too willing to pay for it.
Hey, when it comes to being a matter of safety or having lots of government agencies pass,
Yeah.
kinda is a no-brainer at that.
Oh no, my Twitter is breaking down.
Are we surprised?
I think I have hit the limit. Shit. I mean, I did just like 200 things in like the last 10 minutes. Did it occur that keep those machines running? Yeah, yeah. My IRL friend actually like worked at an airfield once. Big money. But he was just there for the tarmac cleanup, but the tarmac cleanup is so important, it was good money. Restart my browser real quick. Yeah, no, Twitter is just dead.
Rep. Nothing of importance was lost. Damn. Savagely cold and yet strangely accurate all at the same time. Oh, more Wolf One. But
Oh, there's one way to check. Can you open the DM I sent you, honey? Let's see if it loads Twitter. Yes, you will get flashbanged.
I will.
Or open your page, I don't know.
It's working for me.
Maybe it's a coast-to-coast thing. Back for a moment.
Hmm?
I'll be right back for a moment.
Yeah. All right, cool. I experiment. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something funny. I'm gonna do something really funny. Where is my textures folder? I need to find my textures folder. I don't know where it is though. That's the problem. Oh wait, no, I know where it is. There it is. It's incomplete. Of course it's incomplete. Why would it be complete? That would be ridiculous. Forget it's in the folder. No, it's kind of not. Jeez, I forgot about this. Hang on, I'm gonna fill this in. So I forgot this is a thing that I have in the storage compartment. I forgot about that.
I'm back.
I forgot. I remembered something that I had in deep storage that I had forgotten about. What's funny is I think because of that, yeah, this is can't load 3D model. Of course not. I'd have to open up Blender for that. But I have the FBX for that model. Amazing the funny things that you find just digging around.
Boop.
What do you mean boop? Hello?
Boop.
Boop. I'm being booped. I request assistance. I'm being booped.
Boop.
Why are you booping me harder? Oh, that's why. I've been beamed, apparently. I've been beamed. Okay, so... Okay, I'm finding some of my textures here. Where are you guys? Oh, that's where I put you all. It's in the D&D maps folder. Okay, yeah, that makes
Reverse
sense.
slow.
Oh my word, and you're reverse slowing me? Okay, well I guess I'm hanging from the ceiling again. Tag team combo, apparently. Your new, all of your new favorite combination. Me just hanging off of chat.
That means he can give us tappies.
What is this, ASMR now?
Doesn't
I
become an
drink-
ASMR streamer.
Now you gotta drink upside down. Challenge accepted. I've always thought that I could if I really wanted.
But he doesn't have hiccups.
All right, so everyone remember that whole thing with like macaroni and high textures? We're going for it. That's bad.
Running a base of water in 3, 2, 1. Oh god.
That's not as effective as I was hoping. And, you know, maybe if I blow it up.
You know where my brain went with that?
What?
Dunk dunk, give me the fucking money, dunk dunk. Fucking lobby and shit.
That literally just adds nothing but makes it messier and dumb. Okay, we're just getting rid of it. It was a good thought. Thought experiment complete. The answer was no.
He was so cute when he was focused.
Don't just dunk that on me. What am I supposed to do with that? Hang on. I thought I had it right. No. Oh, wow, that's mean. I just got the delivery time for my avatar box. It's gonna be absolutely when I'm on the clock. That's rough. Gonna go a little crazy for a moment. And then I'm gonna walk it back a little bit.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Oh, stop. Stop. I hate that so much. Oh my god. I hear a lot of cringy, crazy things at work, okay? Working with the age bracket that I do, all of the modern memes have hit me in the face, and it's just so many of them, I just want to put my head through a wall. Hi, Fluffy. You're staring at me again.
He's in
Yeah.
love with the statue in a marble block. He's
Thinking that
Okay,
I'm.
it wasn't a Twitter problem. It was a it did not it, it was a it had a problem with my browser cache problem.
Oh. Classic.
How? I don't know.
Okay. All right. I am going to say probably where we call it for this one. Actually, not bad. For like a first full attempt in a very long while, I could have ended worse. That could have ended a lot worse than it did, and I didn't really get stuck at any point, which is an achievement. We are taking the small wins today, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Usual browser cache backstabbing you when you least expect it. I've got one thing specifically that I won't name because I shouldn't. But there's one thing in particular that I can think of that I have to use the browser cache for it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Now I can look at stuff again.
Aww, that's so cute. Wait, hold no. I'm opening this one. I'm opening this one for stream. They need to see this one.
I figured you would.
Because that's too cute. Listen, that's so wholesome. I can't not share that.
Oh, God.
Okay, hang on. Okay, that doesn't work. Fine. Look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. It's so cute. I just want to boop the nose.
Boop.
It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's just so cute. Those are the eye stents you would be giving me in Foxform. Just like pet me. But also I'll bite you.
Also, I think something's happening on the other street.
Oh boy.
Ma just told me that the cops are blocking the road. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is fun.
This is fine. This is fine. Let me just go, after stream, go stare at the camera. I love having, surveillance cameras. What was my brain? Ah, right. I can tell you're gonna have fun drawing me with all the fox shit I keep sending you.
I mean, once I'm warmed up and I feel like I'm properly skilled and for everything, not like kind of being back into art, but like trying to do it more long term, I feel like it'll go better.
Yeah.
Because I need to be consistent with it is my big thing.
Also, Rubbish Foxes' Tamamo Taki has reached the States.
Oh
People are
no.
posting them. The
Hell.
deliveries are happening.
Hell yeah.
And of course, he's like, I love my overseas viewers. Holy shit.
We're a crazy breed, okay? We like our Tamamo.
Like he said that there is a level of he said there's just a level of dedication that he loves about us.
I think I'm going to stop here, get up, and cook a burger. So I'm gonna stretch for a second here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get this posted real quick before I wrap up. Thank you all for joining me. I want to do more of this, especially if I can create cool shit like this and it just keeps getting better and better over time. There's a lot of old lessons that I did back around that first image I showed you guys, the one, and I didn't give myself enough time to just practice those lessons properly. So this is, I think I just need to keep doing what I'm doing: anatomy and the line weight and the rendering.
I mean, impatience is very much a problem between both of us.
I'm learning patience now these days.
Yeah. I did tell you, as you get older, you'll finally see why patience is really, really nice.
It was a big thing where I kept getting really bad cases of imposter syndrome for art. And I'm finally getting to the point where it's like, all right, cool. Well, it's like a complex acceptance of, yep, I'm behind everybody else. And
yeah,
doesn't matter now.
Once you get older, you kind of just accept, yeah, everyone's at a different pace. So what?
Yep, I'll get there. And I'm not in a bad place.
Oh my god, my Catzilla was growing up. Also, I finally hit the Twitter limit. Brandon's about to like a saucy image.
Of course, every time.
That's not gonna stop me. I'll just open it in new tabs and wait for an hour. Okay, I should stop that. My computer is actually screaming from the fucking heat generation.
Stop nuking the new GPU.
Not the GPU, it's the CPU. The CPU, because I'm opening tabs so fast, it's like, what?
Oh my god. Kenshi, please. Kenshi,
yeah,
please.
this, by the way, this GPU is absolutely chilling.
That's good.
Like, let me go down to it, let's see. It's 57 degrees idling. Watching stream. It's chill. Also, higher DirectX version. Newer games should operate better.
Nice.
And higher Vulkan and higher OpenGL. Yeah, that old GPU was definitely holding back some things.
Okay,
What's funny is the friggin' how do I phrase this? Even though this doesn't use CUDA, it doesn't use this NVIDIA's technology for rendering, it would still be faster than the GTX 1080 at rendering in Blender. Yeah. We are at that point, folks.
Okay, and then I need to save as this one, because this is no longer just a daily sketch. It's not accurate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go... It's technically still a sketch, but it's a full... It's what I'm calling a full render sketch. Where it's like, it's rapid, done in 2 to 3 hours, messy, but still in a completed state.
That's Linux only, Azure.
Alright, cool. Let's post it to Twitter. Just randomly dropping a bomb on Momo. It's like, hey, by the way, have this. I can't wait to see who I'm gonna get next on the wheel.
Oh hey, my Twitter limit is gone. Twitter limiting is gone. Back to liking stuff.
Your
Did
shit
you
all
tell I'm chronically on Twitter just liking images?
I swear you're gonna have withdrawals if I ever take away Twitter from you.
I think Twitter's gonna have withdrawals from me.
Well, that's the last thing we need. Grok trained on Tenchi behavior.
Oh my god. I would... Give me one night with Grok.
Oh god, that's not what we need. No, wait, hold on.
I will find ways to break its containment.
This is a bad idea. Everything about
This is
this
also
just
why I
a
don't
bad
go
idea.
over to it, because I have the urge to absolutely break security.
Tenchi is withdrawal from Twitter. You're gonna be sucked dry. Oh god, true, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw him on the bed, I'm going to pose him, and I'm going to enjoy him, and, what?
This is getting a little sussy very quickly. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid out. I'm gonna raid you guys towards Mokana VT, who is an old mutual of mine, but it checks out. And I throw the Star Wars meme out there because she's playing Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. So, heck yeah, yeah, it'll be a good
That's
time.
one of the best fucking games out there!
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Next stream I will believe won't be until next week because apparently I don't get a full break. But next week I will warn is going to be a bunch of stuff that I kind of just vibe with. So probably like booster box openings, maybe some Chill Stellaris, maybe some Eve. It's gonna be a lot of, hey, I'm gonna schedule like one thing and then I'll have like 2 or 3 things of if I feel like it. Or like just like free spots, if that makes sense.
There's a non-zero chance that we're going to have fun with my new GPU and Mech Warrior.
Oh right, knew I was forgetting something. Right. One was clans. Right, clans is on the list of things that need to be done. And then also Avatar booster box opening. So those are the 2 things that are on the list. For sure next week. And then I'm not entirely sure if there will be more than that. But we'll find out. We'll see what I feel like. Okay, go.
That's the game now. I can max out from clans.
That's good. Oh my god. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Make sure to eat lots of water, drink lots of food, take care of yourselves, and I'm just happy to be back on the art train. I love you all. I know this is a different kind of stream. There's less energy. There's more of just me focusing and simply existing. So thank you, everybody, for being here for something a little different. I will catch you all next week. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.